Yeah, that's yeah, everything okay. Good morning, guys. We are here for one more conversation, immersion here in Talk and Talk, and yeah, a long time ago, I didn't make any presentation about Talk and Talk, but today I think it's a good time. If you don't know about it, here is a platform that you can practice and learn different languages at the same time if you like English, Spanish, French, and yeah, you can check all the available languages on the Talking Talks website. And I'm here just to help us in this conversation. Now we have some questions to help guide us here. And I'm here just to do this work. I'm a student with like all of us here. And yeah, that's it. Well, the first question is about our traditional presentation. Lurian, please go ahead.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Luria. I'm 34 years old. I live in Belo Horizonte. I work as a business analyst. I have two dogs. I don't have kids. Um, we will talk about we spend our time today, and I can say about I'm really exciting to learn and to spend my time in Spanish now. I started in Talk and Talk October last year to learn French. Now I'm trying to improve other languages too. And that's it about me. Thank you.
You're welcome and congrats to your new language study journey. Okay, congrats for that.
Thank you.
I really admire that. I said that a lot of time. For me, it's hard to learn different language at the same time. I can imagine myself doing that because for me, it's hard to learn only in English. I don't know. But because that I really admire who do that. So congrats. And about you, Yank?
Yeah, I agree. That's very difficult. I really recommend, Luria, listen to reggaeton.
Yes,
It's
I started to listen Carol G.
mm,
Yes, because I like some music in Spanish, but I really like reggaeton.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
my
nice. And something that I do to change the key in my head, it's before the immersion, listen to a song and try to sing together.
ah,
And
okay. I think I will do this.
help a little bit, I swear.
Thanks.
And well, my name is Yanka. I am 28, sociologist and demographer. These days, my life it's a total mess because yesterday I had a meeting with my boss from Brazil, and I was so nervous that I just leave it for this meeting. I was preparing this meeting, eating this meeting, dreaming with this meeting, everything, but everything was went right. It was nice. It was a nice meeting. I was nervous, but I didn't need to be like that. And one good news is that I could found in here cassava flour, que é farinha de mandioca. I can't live without that. But to do tutu de banana, that it's a sweet that you put some butter in the fridge and then you put some banana and let fry. Later you put sugar and make a juice of banana. Just no, sorry, a sweet of banana, and then you put the cassava flour and make the tutu. Yeah, it's very nice with coffee. I have been eating these for 5 days until now because I was really missing, guys. Really, it's funny because we really miss it. I really miss my country and mainly the food. I guess mainly is that.
Yeah, my father used to say the same like you. My father used to miss milk, Brazilian milk. He used to say that milk in your place is more aguado, you know? And yeah, congrats. Congrats for this discovery. And I didn't know about this word, that this word means farinha de mandioca, you know? Thanks for sharing with us. And guys, it's always hard to me to make a presentation without to be repetitive, you know? I'm gonna share something about my week. This week is it's a half of my a part of my vacation. You know, I got some days to rest. Um, and yeah, I really had a lot of fun with a teammate related to a team that I participate about a competitive game, and we had a lot of fun. It was really fun. It was good to um, relax our mind, to put our mind out of job, out of my uh, roles in my life as a child of my mom, my father, because they are divorced, about my children, you know. So it was really, really, really fun. And next week, I'm gonna continue in uh, last half of my vacation, but I have some appointments to do related my career, my some studies and so on. The coincidence was that this week was my week rest about 12-week years team management technique, you know. So it was a big coincidence, to be honest. Because that I'm more free until yeah, until today. Yeah, that's it until today. Okay, let's continue. But start related to the topic. The second question, Yanka, could you start the discussions with us about the second one, please?
Sure. What activities do you engage in that make time seem to fly? Maybe three activities. Maybe when I am in a bar with my friends, talking, and like you arrive like 7 p.m. and when you see it's midnight and the time just flies. Uh, I like these moments. The bar therapy, to me, it's essential to have this moment with your friends.
Bar therapy was good. Thank
To
you.
me, it's so essential. This is one moment when I am in love with someone and I am with that person. It seems that the time fly too. I remember that this is a sensation that happened when I am in this situation and when I am having a very good therapy too. And the time just fly. I see and I need to talk more, but the time is over and I am like, oh, please, can I buy 10 minutes or something? And yeah, maybe these three moments.
I feel the same when I've met some old friends that I studied in my teenager. Uh, I felt the same. It was hard when the time was over. Oh, and yeah, yeah. Thank you, Bianca. I think did you finish? Did you finish? Okay, okay. So, about me, guys. Um. Just a note about my presentation yesterday. I had a good time with my wife about yesterday was I don't know how to say Dia dos Namorados in English, but we had a lot of time. Uh, we were in a barbecue restaurant, a good barbecue restaurant here in the city, and yeah, it was amazing. Uh, have this time as invested this time with my wife. So yeah, it was good. And about the question, uh, let me see. Oh, guys, I have no doubt that if I'm playing games, I can't see the time is over. I need to control myself to don't forget my appointments. Valentine's Day, thank you, Yanka. Yeah, it is easy. I don't know why I forgot that. And yeah, when I play video games, I need to control myself because sometimes I have some pain in my back. Yeah, I used to have this pain. Lately, I think it's related to my age and my posture, and another reasons. Maybe I need to make more exercise and so on. And but I really enjoy this time, and when I'm meeting with friends, like Yanka said, or have a good time with my family, these situations put me uh make me forget the time. And yeah, that's it. And about you, Lurian?
I think in general when I'm doing something with without any pressure, without to worry about cell phone, without to worry about time, I think the time really will looks like it's flying, because of we we really our mind is really connect with the present. So the other day I was doing banana cake this week during the night, and my boyfriend was doing the carbonara for us for have dinner, and I was doing the banana cake. So it was a really nice moment together. You know, he was doing the salty food, and I was doing the sweet one, and we are sharing the kitchen and talking and doing things. And he said, "Oh, you do this," and I said, "You need this." So this is a really nice moment, and the time seems to fly because you just don't see the time is passing. When I like to play video games too, like you, Osvaldo. I'm not like you, of course, but when I'm doing this, it's the same. So for me, and to summarize, it's more when I'm dedicating some time. My presence is there. When I'm traveling, if I'm visiting a place that really it was in my wish list, of course. Uh, so I can say is when I really give attention at the real moment, and I'm trying to do this more, to disconnect of the world and just pay attention about what I'm doing in the moment, even if it's just 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. If it's 20 minutes, 20 minutes, the time seems to fly for 6 hours. If it's 4 hours that I'm doing something, the time seems to fly for 24. So always I'm trying to expand this and amplify it. So that's it.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, you said everything like always. Okay.
Oh, glad agora. Oh, sorry, I will be in silence now.
No, you can share ideas with deeply in a deeply way, that it's that I mean, So
I know, I'm
I
keeping.
really like I really like the way that you say everything. It's amazing. Thank
I
you for
like, but my problem. We are not here to talk about problems. I really like to talk like that. I try to live, okay? I'm not like a hypocrite. I try to live like that. Sometimes I have success, sometimes I'm failure, but the problem is looks like it's a lot of theory, Looks like it's bullshit. Ah, But it's true, you know.
In my
Um,
perspective, you almost always make that right, you know? My
mm,
perspective.
so it's more
Here,
about
at
that.
least here in our immersions.
Yes. So it's more about that, you know. Like I try to live what I'm saying, and that's it.
No, I really like it. Really, I used to joke with you, but I really like the way that you express your idea. Yeah, your idea. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's continue. The 30 question. Okay. Uh, if you had an extra hour each day, how would you spend it? Make exercise for sure. Make exercise because I really I have a good food. I used to have a good food, okay, because I said before because my wife he had a good nutrition, yeah, a good nutrition way to, and she used to do a good health food for us, not only for me, but about my stepson as well, and about her, of course. And yeah, that's so important to me currently. But if I put effort, 1 hour per day making some exercise regularly, I'm sure that I would rise the occasion to do everything in my life. You know, I think that's it. And yeah, about you, Yanka.
Maybe I would read more. I'm trying to read more. Um, I don't have. I wasn't finding some kind of literature that I would like to read that spurred me a passion to read. And then I started to read more about psychoanalysis.
Oh,
Because,
really?
yeah, because I have some repetition, some patterns in my life that I really would like to solve it.
Ah, okay.
And then I started to try to diagnose me because my analyst wouldn't do that. So I'm gonna do that by myself. It's what I
Yeah,
decided.
that's a good idea.
And maybe it's not right, I know that, but it's nice to discover ourselves more, to think about ourselves and so on. And maybe play more instrument too. Um, I return my studies about instruments, reading
Which
partiture,
instrument?
tang.
Mm,
Do you
agora.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. A traditional samba instrument.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm trying to play more, but I am very rusty yet. So it will be a very nice activity
For sure.
to develop more this ability to think about other stuff, to do not be in front of a computer, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Playing some instruments make us happier, for sure. I used to forget to say that, but I really like to do that. Yeah, a long time ago, I spent some time playing some songs and so on. Yeah, I need to return to do that, Yanka. You bring me a good idea. And about you, Lurian? Oh yeah, all of us answered. I think. No,
No,
Luria, it's your
no,
turn. Yeah.
no. But I think I could do a lot of things. Exercise is one of them. For sure. I've said all the time, my life, I need to have like 30 hours per day, just to add some activities. So I think I could spend more time more using to learn new things, like sometimes like I feel the day is just I need to work, I have my responsibilities, and the time to enjoy is just like 1 2 hours per day. I feel the weekend we can enjoy more. So exercise for sure. And after, I don't know, I did guitar classes in the past, but my fingers, they are really small. It was really hard to continue, you know. And I don't have long nails. My nails are like, it's not as medium. And the teacher said I need to cut my nails to continue to play. I was really sad. So, and I said, okay, I will cut just in the left hand because the right one is not necessary, but I will be with one hand with the
Yeah,
nails like short and the others.
the hand that you really play the guitar, could be interesting have a
Yes,
hobby, you know?
yes. But I don't know. I had two guitars. One I my mom gave to me in my birthday a few years ago, and the other one I have it in a bingo. So
Mm,
this one that I had in a bingo, I just gave to my cousin, my
mm-hmm,
godson, because he is 16 years old and he is starting to love music, you know. So I
mm-hmm.
said, both of these guitars is here doing nothing in my life, you know. So I give one and I gave one, and the other one is here. Maybe one day, if I have more time, I can continue. Or maybe, I don't know, when we have time, we can do a lot of things. For my art too, I think I could spend more time just painting, doing bijuterias, cooking too, learning new recipes. I'm really into to cook right now, you know. I don't know why.
But it's
That's it.
hard to do everything we like, you know?
Yes, so I'm just this is the options, you know. Like if I have more time,
Yeah,
I think I will select one per day. But
yeah,
exercise is just something I need to do every day. I'm okay. I agree with you. I'm not doing a lot.
yeah. And I feel like you. I have a lot of things that I would like to do, but it's hard. We need to focus, um, because unfortunately, this extra mile mentioned in this question doesn't exist. Okay, Luria, could you read the next question, the question number
Yes.
4, please?
Describe a moment when you felt time was wasted and why. I guys, all the time when I'm doing bureaucratic things is a wasted time for me. But I know it's necessary. But I will say one it was really wasted. I was about to have a trip, you know, out of Brazil, and I had to solve these bureaucratic things. And the woman, she was pressioned me a lot about but you have a trip. Yes, I will have a trip. But you need to be here to sign because uh you know the things just can be solved. And I said, okay, okay, what we can do? So do how the name for, I think it's a kind of paper that you can give power to others to sign for you.
I
Procuração.
got you. Yeah, I
I
got you.
will search the name here, but I love proxy. It's a proxy, or maybe it's a power of attorney, procuration. Okay, but this I love in English. You don't know the name of the word, but you can explain what the word means. So nice.
Yeah.
And I need to involve my sister. My sister was with a little baby, you know, if with a little baby, and she lived in another city, and she need to sign. When you be here to sign? No, no. We did a lot of things because the woman was really no pressing us. She want to sell. She wanted to sell something to me, so she was doing this really hard. And in the end, We didn't need this. I had my trip. I came back. And the papers were not ready to sign. I signed the papers for myself, you know. So, by the way, 2 months after, just for you understand how
Oh,
long it took, you know. And I really hate bureaucratic things for like normal. And this was like, oh my God. And other thing, I spend money because to do this kind of paper, you need to spend money in cartorios, you know.
mm-hmm.
So for me, it was a really waste of my time. But now it's everything's okay. My money was wasted. That's it. I'm better now. But I just remember this moment because it was really deep for me, you know, like oh my God, really. So that's it.
Yeah. For me, yeah, yeah. Yanka, it's your turn. After you, I answer. Go ahead, please.
I hate to waste time, mainly with bureaucratic stuff, Lulian, too. I hate to waste time. I don't know why. I think that we spend 8 hours sleeping and maybe 2 or 3 hours eating and so on. So um Resta, I don't know, but resta a few hours to leave. Oh, we have to work too, so 8 hours working. So
Not every day we have this time.
which time do we have to do nothing, to spend time with nice stuff, and then you go and waste this time? To me, it's very bad. So I hate doing that. But I feel that I'm wasting time when I am in a very boring class. Usually, my class is do 5 hours, five, no, 4 hours more or less, one class. And then if the class is boring, it will be 4 hours in the trash. This is bad to me. When I go to some useless date, you put in your head that this person will be nice. You're gonna have a very nice moment, dinner with that person that you are in love, and then you are arriving there and see that that person doesn't worth your time. Yeah, and then you get so frustrated. Like I get so frustrated. It's visible that I got frustrated. It's very bad too. And the last one may be when I have to wait for transportation or bus, when you have to stay in the place waiting for the bus, mainly when you have to do that all day, all day, no, every day. You have to wait for the bus. And then when I had to do that, I started to sum all the time that I spent in that place waiting for the bus in my life. And it was a lot of hours that I spent waiting for the bus. And which problem is waiting for the flight too. Because it's a lot of hours. You have to arrive in the airport 3 hours
Or
before your flight, and then you make the bureaucratic stuff and have to wait 1 hour and a half to take your flight, and takes so long. And airport is not a comfortable place to stay. You don't have many places to sit. It's very boring. I hate that, but it's a rich problem. But I hate this.
Yeah,
I
I
can
really, Bianca, I really rate to wait for transportation to when I need to went to office. I remember I checked the hour for both of bus because I needed two buses. And I remember I took the first one to arrive at the other point and wait like less than 2 minutes, you know? Sometimes I could see both of bus that I need, like trying to pass the other one, and I say, no, 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 please, I
Oh,
cannot lose this one, you know? And the most of time, because I really hate to wait. And when I lose, sometimes happen, like not all the time. Sometimes it was really frustrated for me.
girls, I think I really don't like to waste time with waiting transportation. About bureaucratic stuffs. I don't have I have no problem with that, you know. Uh, uh, I think you know, but I'm in citizenship process to get a Spanish one. About 3 years. Last year, 3 years, I'm involved in this process, you know. I have proof about my relationship with Spanish Orange, you know. I have documents, a lot of kinds of documents related to religions one, formal Spanish one, and so on. But I need to wait the consul uh, assign my condition, you know. But I used to see everything in a positive way. During this time, I'm preparing myself to have, for example, opportunity to live abroad, you know. So I'm here enhancing my communication skills. I'm getting more confidence about my job as well, about my career, you know. So for me, I don't feel bad about that. Of course, uh, for example, sometimes we don't know why something uh, ah, something leave a long time to happen, you know. Um, Yeah, we don't know. We really don't know. But I truly believe that the men on the sky look at us and say, "Oh, you're not ready to do that right now. You need to prepare more yourself to get new flights. You know, new flights. Yeah, and yeah, girls. I think that's it. I used to see this way. I think about my Spanish citizenship. I think this year will happen, you know, because I'm wasting a response of consul since last year. And both me and my lawyer have nothing to do about that. We just have to wait a response of from them, you know. So yeah, I think that's it, guys, girls. Okay, but wasting time awaiting transportation, totally it's shit. That's shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have the 5 question, right? Yeah, 5 question. Bianca, could you start this discussion with us, please?
Sure. Okay. How should individuals allocate their time between work and leisure? So I was doing the math here. So think with me, just quickly. You spend 8 hours sleeping. I spend 8 hours sleeping, more. 8 hours working, 16 hours, more. 2 hours eating. It's a few hours, I guess, more. Now it's 18 hours less 24 hours. You have 6 hours to leisure, to waste time, to take shower, to clean your mess. Like,
It's almost impossible.
do I have to manage it? What am I gonna manage it? Like six
Yeah.
hours? I have to read more. Oh, and I spend 2 hours at the gym too. You don't, but I spend so
Yeah,
less 2 hours.
yeah, it's hard.
So I have 4 hours per day for leisure. Gym is leisure. I won't complain about that. But man, like what I'm gonna do with 4 hours per day for leisure? So I forgot the question.
Just
Sorry.
scroll.
Just scroll. Just melt my brain in the Instagram, I guess. But how should individuals allocate if they can allocate their time, if they can manage their time? Maybe it will be nice to just leave the work at work and try to enjoy the leisure time that you have, being in the nature maybe, or having fun with your family, or investing time in yourself, thinking about instruments or a new course maybe, like English, something that make you feel alive, I guess, because just live for work and scroll in the Instagram, it's a miserable life, I guess. And if you can, like your job too, it will help you a lot, I guess.
I
It's
totally
this.
agree with you. I totally agree with you. And you, Ludium?
I think Yanka did a good calculation. Like in the first question, I was, no, so you need to decide. You have a lot of things that you want to do. And it's about that, we have more things to do that is responsibility, to sleep, to work, and the pleasures, the hobbies is just for a little time of 4 days. So, in my opinion, when I work in the office, I lose a lot of time. I waste because I needed to go to the office and come back. So this is a reality that I don't have anymore. And I know this is not a privilege for everyone. So I just save 4 hours in my day right now. Because before I spend 2 hours to go, 2 hours to go back. So this is a really interesting thing. And it's really important to like what you do. It's really important too. So uh, I don't know how all the people can do this because I know the reality is different. Like I said, my reality is maybe one of the easiest one, right now. But I think what is important is to understand what you want for your life. If you want to have more time, try to analyze this to have more time. It's possible. You have conditions. You can maybe evaluate this to be better. Try to do this. In my situation, just the pandemic arrived. I didn't do anything, but the pandemic arrived and I took the opportunity to work from home. So it's really, really, really hard to talk about it for everyone. You know, I think you need to have a really right routine. To wake up, to define what you do in the morning, activities, study something, go to work, come back. And try to see if this is what you want for the future, for your life, to try to study or see other ways to be out of this, you know. But it's really really hard. Even me, that I work from home, I want to have more time. Imagine people that they need to go to the office every day. So I really don't have a good answer for this question, because it's really hard when we think about 8 hours per day working no more. That's it.
Yeah, it's hard, it's hard. But girls, I have something to share with you to make us less anxious about that, you know? I like to put my leisure time in a schedule. For example, not every day I have time to do my leisure things, you know. But I try to put 2 or 3 times per week space to me to do my things, you know. Uh, Let me see. Uh, yeah, I think that this that work uh, properly to me. If I don't put my leisure time in my schedule, I feel more anxious about that. Of course, I'm in a vacation right now, so in this moment, it's okay. That's not necessary. But next week, for example, I'm continuing my vacation, but I had some stuff to do. I need to put my stuffs on a schedule, you know? I think uh, 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 I don't know if I said to you before, but I used to put my time with my wife in my schedule, no? Oh, for example, next Saturday, I'm gonna spend some hours spend or invest some time with my family, you know? And next one, I'm gonna spend some days with my children, and with my mom and my dad the same, you know. For example, last week I was in my mom's house, and I asked her if she needed something to do in her house, and she said, "Oh yeah, I need some repairs here. Can you help me?" I said, yeah, yeah, let's do it. So when I went to her house, I put a time to do that. I knew that she would ask me to help, you know. And the same with my dad, you know. Both of them are close to retirement. My mom is retirement right now, and my dad's close to do that, to get that. And yeah, I think he put our time in a schedule. It's a good way to make us less anxious. Yeah, and that helps me a lot. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. Uh, if people valued time as much as money, how would society change? It's a good question. Uh, I can value time as much more important than money for me. For me, it's clear. Of course, like both of you said, we have our appointments. We need to do that. But because that, some months ago, I declined some job offers to work in office in a head office. You know, I uh, I I some recruiters offered a double of my current income, for example, to go there. But I decided to continue here because I know that if I go to the office right now, it would be almost impossible to continue learning, doing the stuff that I'm doing right now. And this time for me, it's so valuable, you know? So, yeah, it's about that. Uh, for me, the time is the most important thing that we have, and that's it for me. And about you, Yanka.
Yes, I agree that time and health are the most important stuff that we have. And I won't answer necessarily this question, but I was thinking about when I think about money and time, I think about a movie that Eminem did. O Preço do Amanhã, it's the name. And it's a movie that time, it's money, literally. Everyone have chronometer in the arm, and then if you are poor, you have few minutes or some hours to live, and you have to work to get more time to live your life. And it's funny because rich people have years and years, like vitalício, something like they have so many hours in their post that they can live forever. And sometimes I feel that's like that, you know. And poor people have to you distinguish, you define who is poor and who is rich, because poor people is always running, because they don't have too much time to spend, because time is money, and if they lose the time, they will die. So they are always running to get more time, to get more jobs, to have more time to live. Sometimes you wake up with few hours to live, so you have to rush to have more hours. And I know that nowadays I'm privileged because I can live a comfortable life. But I remember when I had this feeling of running for everything. And it's an anxious state of mind sometimes, always rush, always running, I guess. This film really marked me, and it's Eminem. It's that.
And as poor person, I can say that we need to have this time to valorizar better everything, you know? When we have these hard times in our life, and after that we have a good life, like you said, we used to feel we can recognize the best things that we have in our life. I think that's it. And about you, Ludian?
No, Ianca, I love this movie. I put the name here in English because I talk about this movie a lot of times because this is the really change about money and time, you know. People just work to receive hours. I remember when you go to the bank, you take time, you know. You don't take money, you take time from the bank. And when you need to pay the bank back, you pay your time with fees, you know. So this is a really system, economic one, but with time. And what rich people start to do, they start to, I forgot the name of these peoples there, like a monarch, you know, the oldest people, because they don't want to die. They don't want to die, so they save a lot of time to them, because you don't die in this movie if you have time. You die if you don't have. And other thing too that I remember, this time in your arms, it starts after 25 years, when you complete 25 years, something like that. So a lot of people, they are the same. You don't have old people there. You don't have people with marks, you know, because when you have a lot of time, you just, I really love this movie. They really do something big. But about the question, I think the movie answered the question, right? But the society, you try to find a way, you know, to separate the classes, to separate the rich and the poor, to separate who want to have power. If like now, a lot of people, they have a lot of money and that's it, and they keep their money. So if it's time, a lot of people will, a lot enough, some people will have a lot of time, no, and the minority, the most of people will not have time, you know, because it's like that. When you discover what is the power, you just try to keep for some people, you know, we don't share this. So I think you just can change money for time, and this movie explained like exactly what could be. That's it.
Yeah, girls, and thank you so much for the movie recommendation. I've taken note that I'm going to watch it, for sure. I really like this movie subject, you know. So thank you a lot for this recommendation. Uh, and yeah, um, all of these thoughts that we've discussed today put us yeah at to be honest, these stuffs rise the occasion to be prepared to feel good along our journey, our personal journey. So I really liked a lot this conversation, and I And I have to thank you a lot to be here because the time is almost over. If you have something to say, girls, feel free. You have 2 minutes. No? Don't fight, please.
Just thank you, Osvaldo. Don't fight. Just thank you. And see you next week.
Okay, okay. See you, girls. Have a good Friday and good weekend. Yeah. And let's have a good talking next Monday with Bianca. Okay. See you there.